Good evening, friends. How are you? I feel kind of like I'm like way up there tall tonight. Where's my hoochie thing? Oh, there it is. Down I go. How you doing tonight? My name is Kerri Wade. Welcome to Reiki Live. I do this live Reiki every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And hello, Kristen. How was vacation? I was enjoying your vacation along with you, you know. Hi, Jean. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, guys, for being here. Tonight we're going to do a little Reiki energy work. And Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction. And it has a lot of really beautiful benefits. I'm going to go through a little list of some of the things that it's great for. But right now, if you could all do me a favor and go out and share this video on your own Facebook page or any groups that you might belong to, I'd really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to be doing another drawing this week. So every share is one entry for a complimentary 30-minute Reiki chakra balancing session. So share, share, share. The more shares, the better. Oh, well, hello, Glinda Clark Wade. How are you? Hi, Rowena. Thank you for being here. So we'll just give it a couple minutes for people to get on. Remember to go share this out on your own page. And if you belong to any groups that you can share on, I would really appreciate it. I'm going to be choosing one person, one entry for each share. One person will be receiving a complimentary 30-minute Reiki chakra balancing session with me this week. So it's a distance session, so you don't have to live here in Chandler, Arizona, which is where I am. You can be anywhere. And thanks. I appreciate that very much. If you have any friends that you'd like to tag that you think could benefit from this and might enjoy watching, please don't hesitate to do so. So, Reiki. If you're familiar with Reiki, you're familiar with the benefits of Reiki. If you're new to it, let me just give you a couple of different ways that Reiki can help you. For one, Reiki is wonderful for stress release. Hi, Sharon. How are you? And hello, Charlene. Reiki can relax you when you are stressed. It can also bring about very deep relaxation. So when you have some very deep-rooted stress going on, anxiety, that sort of thing, it's wonderful for that. I have like one hair that's like weird sticking out. It can center your thoughts when you're confused. And so if you're struggling with making a decision about something, a little Reiki can help that. It calms you when you're frightened. Hi, Eileen. Welcome. It can help focus your mind to help you solve problems. Reiki relieves pain. It helps to accelerate your healing. So any like wounds, or if you have had surgery, any other medical treatments you might be going through, Reiki can really help speed up and support that healing process. It can also help prevent disease, because a lot of diseases come from being overly stressed and from doing too much and never stopping. It's the equivalent of running your car on overdrive with never having any maintenance done on it. At some point, something's got to give, right? It just can't go forever and ever and ever with no maintenance, with no upkeep. And so Reiki is wonderful as a maintenance tool for your energy system. It detoxifies the body, it dissolves energy blockages, it can help release emotional wounds, it increases your vibrational frequency, and it can help to change your emotions from negative emotions to positive emotions. Because you know, when you take time for you and you do what you need to do to help yourself, it's beautiful, it's perfect. So anyway, Reiki has wonderful benefits. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction, as I said in the beginning. It is a hands-on or a distance healing. It can be done either way. I am working with an energy, and it is a spiritual life force energy. Basically, to put it kind of simply, Reiki, the word Reiki is actually two words in Japanese. And Rei means spiritual, of heaven, of God. And Ki is our life force energy. It's that energy system that runs through our body. It's also known as Chi in China or Prana in India, if you're familiar with one of those words. And basically, as my role in it is that I'm the bridge between heaven and earth. So this energy comes through me. It's not my energy, but it comes through me because I've been attuned to this frequency. And Reiki is very much like a radio wave, to make it simple for people to understand distance Reiki. Hi, Christine. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for being here. To make it simple, Reiki is very much like radio waves. We can't see them, but we know that they're there. And we are attuned to Reiki by a Reiki master. And this attunement sets our frequency so that we can tune into these energies to be able to pass these on to you. So no, I'm going to be sending to the group, everybody who's on here live tonight at once. Thank you for the question. I think that was Rowena that asked that. And Veronica, hello, Veronica, how are you? It's nice to see you here. So please share this video out on any groups you belong to, on your own page, with any friends or family that you think can benefit from this. Each share will get one entry this evening for a complimentary Reiki chakra balancing session with me. And you do not have to be here. It's done distance. And so anyway, share it out, please. I appreciate that so much. Okay, who has something they'd like to work on tonight? Does anybody have one particular thing? Just give me some comments here, and I'm going to choose one to do just a little one-on-one Reiki for just a couple of minutes before we get into the whole group Reiki. Also want to talk about releasing tonight, because releasing is something that's really important to us. And a lot of you have had an energy transfer reset from me, and not all of you though. There's a lot of you that could use one. So the energy transfer reset it's a releasing modality, and it helps us release what is no longer serving us. And part of the ETR session has to do with releasing different emotions and different things that we carry with us. And there is a set of releasing statements that we make. And I'm just going to give you a few. You might find one that resonates with you that you might want to focus on tonight. So thank you, Kristen. It's made a difference. I appreciate that. High anxiety, direction in your love life. I love it. So let me just give you a few of these releasing statements and see if any of these resonate for you, that you would like to maybe make your intention this evening while receiving Reiki. I release all judgments. I release all beliefs. I release all anticipated outcomes. It's a big one for us, right? I release all understandings. I release all perceptions. I release all pain. I release all sorrow and anger. I release all expectations. I release all connections to my past. I release others from pleasing me. I release society programming. I release all labels I've been given. I release all forms of enslavement. I release all fear. I release all shame. I release all limitation. I release all memories of trauma. I'm free now to be a pure being that is source energy. Wow, how powerful is that? So I don't know, maybe one of those will pop out at you. And, oh, Charlene, I'm sorry. Yes, I think I saw that on Facebook that you had to say goodbye to your doggy. You know what? I bet I have no less than 5 friends that went through that same thing Easter weekend. What was it with Easter weekend? That's really crazy. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So, okay. Yeah, they are wonderful mantras, aren't they, Kristen? I love them. If you are interested in having an energy transfer reset, I do them one-on-one on Zoom that you can schedule. I also do a group remote session every Wednesday at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And the cost on that is only $15 per person. You can have them done on yourself. You can also set them up for any of your children, your family members, your pets, anything like that. So $15 a person's not a bad price for something like that, right? And basically restores you back to that pure source, that pure being that you were when you incarnated. And it's really amazing because it releases attachments, it releases tags, implants, cords that we have. I kind of bluntly refer to it like a roto-rooter for your energy system, because it like cleans out all the gunk that's built up through all of our lifetimes and all of our decisions that we make. Every lifetime we have, all these different decisions that we make during our life, and each one of those decisions creates a different timeline. And so we can get a lot of different stuff built up and stuck in our system. So, if you're interested in doing that, I have one tomorrow. You just have to schedule at least 12 hours in advance on my website, which is kerriwade.com. You can go and do that. You can schedule any sessions with me online. I do pretty much everything distance as well as in person if you're here in the Chandler area in Arizona. And, feel free to reach out for me if you'd just like to have a phone consultation to decide what it is that you need, what's going on with you. And you can schedule that on my website too. So, anyway, I'm feeling really drawn to Charlene. Okay, Charlene, all of us have probably experienced the loss of a pet. And I know I've certainly had my fair share. And it's a very, very difficult thing. It's, they say that it can be harder on us than losing people that we love. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. So I'm just going to send a little one-on-one Reiki to Charlene to start with, just for a couple minutes. And then we're going to get into sending Reiki to the whole group. Anybody that is here, set your intention to receive. That's all you have to do. Set an intention to receive. If there's something particular you'd like to receive, set that intention. You can certainly share it if you like on here. Maybe one of those releasing statements that I gave is something that resonates with you that would help you to do a little clearing. So while I'm doing a little one-on-one with Charlene here, if you would please share this with your friends, with your groups. For every share, you will get an entry for a free 30-minute Reiki chakra balancing session. And that is done distance, so you do not need to be here to do that in person. We will set up a time, and I will send you a special link to schedule your complimentary session. And it can be around anything that you want. So, Charlene, this is for you, love. The Reiki energy flows through me to you. There are some beliefs, a lot of beliefs actually, that Reiki is the same type of energy that was used by the Buddha to heal, and later down the road by Jesus Christ. It's a beautiful healing energy. It's not affiliated with any religion. Anyone can receive Reiki. Anyone can learn Reiki. It's a series of attunements and symbols that are passed from a Reiki master to a student. Anyone can do it. So I'm just sending some Reiki right now to Charlene. I had to say goodbye to her doggy on Easter weekend. Charlene, I'm holding your heart in mine and sending you lots of loving, healing thoughts. Okay? Oh, Angie, thank you. Everybody give a heart here if you want to send some love to Charlene, okay? Oh, Louisiana. I love Louisiana. I've only been in the New Orleans area around there. Beautiful state, though. Great food. So, everybody who shares this tonight will get an entry for a private one-on-one complimentary Reiki chakra balancing session with me. It is done distance, so you do not need to live here. Got those hearts for you, Charlene. Woo! Lots of love and light. Thank you, thank you. Love, hugs. Nice. That's a great group. Thank you. Thank you guys for doing that. So, set your intention. I'm going to just send out some Reiki right now to everybody who's watching this live or even on a replay. All you have to do is set your intention. And I am setting my intention to send this healing to you. Jennifer's excited about her ETR tomorrow. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. It's a very cool experience. So, if there's something you need to release, this is a great time to do it. If there's something you need some healing around, something maybe that's weighing on your heart. My hands are getting hot. Maybe something that that you really want to manifest into your life. And sometimes we get so caught up in the details of what we want that manifestation to look like. And it doesn't always show up the way that we've set our intentions to have it show up. I believe that the universe always provides what's for our highest and best good. And so that takes an act of surrender. It takes an act of letting go and letting God. Knowing that whatever is meant to come your way is going to come your way in the perfect form and in divine timing. Which is never in our timing, it seems, right? So, I don't know who that message is for, but somebody here needed to hear that. So, coming at you with some Reiki energy, my friends. I'm telling you, this energy, this Reiki energy is so powerful. I had a fall last week. And yes, of course, you can send me a photo, Charlene. I'd love to send you a little extra there. I had a fall last week out by my pool while skimming it. And in a kind of pissy mood anyway. and I sprained my wrist and had a heck of a wallop on my head and a couple other achy parts. But I immediately came in and I put CBD salve on my wrist and a little arnica, and I started doing Reiki on it. One of my friends, Terry Ann, that I reached out to, sent me some healing as well. And let me tell you what, it hurt so bad when I did it. I went over to Walgreens and got a little brace for it. And I'm telling you, by the next day, it felt so much better. I still couldn't twist the lid off of my mascara. I couldn't open a Ziploc bag. I couldn't button my pants, but it was not anywhere near what it had been less than 24 hours earlier. And Sunday, I took off the brace and went most of the day without it. Monday, the bruising started to show up, and I wore the brace a little bit off and on during the day yesterday, and today I haven't had it on as well at all. It feels pretty good. Still a little challenging to open a Ziploc. It's a little hard to open the mascara. Anything that takes two hands that have to twist seems a little awkward, but it has healed so quickly. I'm so amazed. And thank you, Terry, for sending me some Reiki, because I believe that when we do it in numbers like that together, it can be really strong. So I'm a believer, my friends. I'm a believer. I've used it for myself for 15 years, and on my family, on my pets, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. Reiki starts at the spiritual level, so it works on all four levels. It works on the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual level. It heals from the spiritual level, from our bliss body level. And so it goes right to the root cause, regardless of what it is. Sometimes when we feel pains in our bodies, those are related to something emotional, typically. If you follow Louise Hay's work at all, you may be a believer in that, as I am. And so, you know, it's crazy. You know, you get a toothache. Louise Hay says that's because you're trying to make a decision, or you're not making a decision when you should. And you know, I believe it's all connected. It really is. Mind, body, and spirit. They're all connected. And the beauty of Reiki is that it heals from the spiritual level, not from the physical level. It heals the physical level, but it comes from the root of it. And like I mentioned earlier, it can help to speed up and support any healing you are doing. If you're pregnant, oh my gosh, Reiki is unbelievable for pregnancy. Babies and animals love Reiki energy. Reiki never does any harm, so you can never be afraid to use it for anything. Absolutely does not do any harm. Angie is an Usui Reiki practitioner, yes. You know the power of it too, right, Angie? So, yeah, I've worked with women who are pregnant and are on bed rest. I have done distance healing with them, because sometimes it's, you know, almost impossible for them to be out and about or to travel to me. I've even gone to one lady's house to do Reiki on her, because she basically could not leave the house. So if you're local, that is a possibility. I'm telling you though, friends, distance Reiki is amazing. I've had it myself. I was blown away. I had been doing it for years and sending it to others, distance, before I actually received a Reiki session by distance. And I was like, wow, it's just amazing, just amazing. So if you want to set up a private session with me, just go to kerriwade.com. All of my modalities are on there, all the packages that I do, all my pricing, my scheduling, everything is on my website. You can read more about it, you can ask questions, whatever you need. And anybody who shares this video out tonight while we're live with their own page, any groups that they belong to that they think this would be great information for others, will be entered into a drawing for a complimentary 30-minute Reiki chakra balancing session with me. And that is done distance, and so you do not need to be here to win that. Oh, that music in the background is kind of like haunting, isn't it? I think I had this on once when I was doing Reiki for Gifts and Graces over at Southwest Institute of Healing Arts. And I was doing Reiki on a little boy. And he's like, that's kind of scary music. I hadn't even thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it is kind of. It's kind of mournful. Maybe I'll skip that playlist next time. Maybe it's what we needed tonight. Who knows? Nothing happens by accident, right? Hi, Robbie. How are you? Sweet girl. I tried to get over to see you last Sunday and I couldn't get there. If you're here in the Phoenix area, my friend Robbie does psychic readings over at Vision Quest, and she's there a few days a week. So connect with her. She commented on here. Find her and connect with her. Just silence your mind. Yeah. Reiki is really awesome for silencing your mind. Once you get to, usually I feel a lot of noise when I start Reiki. I feel a lot of noise in the head. Common for us that have a hard time shutting off our thoughts, who have a hard time just relaxing, and who have any issues with anxiety. And it's usually about 10-15 minutes into the session, and I feel such a release of energy in the head and in the thoughts. And from that point on, it's just like, it's like almost, you can just almost feel like the body taking that deep sigh, going, oh, yeah, that's what I needed. Tabitha, hi, welcome. Oh, horrible breakup with a soulmate. I'm sorry that happened to you. And that's a tough one, I know. But thank you for sharing your intention. I'm sending you that Reiki right now to help comfort your heart, to relieve some of that anxiety, that sadness, that grief. Breakups very often are similar almost to the death of a loved one, because it changes our whole life. Our circle of friends get divided up. Our daily routine changes. Just having that person there, that person just to hang with, and just being, around somebody changes. And it's tough. It's tough for all of us. You know, I've also had breakups where it was like, yes, finally, I'm so glad they're gone. That can happen too. And obviously it's not a soulmate. You know, soulmates, I believe that we have multiple soulmates. I don't believe it's just one soulmate that we have. I believe we have many soulmates, and they're part of our soul contract. And I believe a lot of times we incarnate with these same people over and over and over again. And we play different roles in each other's lives, and we offer different things in each other's lives. And you know, sometimes people are in our lives for a while, and whatever we had to do together, whatever karmic lesson we had, whatever soul contract is fulfilled, and then that person goes away. Or sometimes it's in the going away that is fulfilled. And, you know, it takes a while before we can look at it that way, because it can be very painful while it's going on. But once we get a little bit of distance, we can step back and say, okay, thank you, yes, that was complete. And hi, Vanessa. Good to see you. You guys finally getting some warm weather in Chicago? Oh my gosh. It was cool here today. Kind of cool. You know, Phoenix cool. It was nice. It was beautiful. Summer's coming too fast. So for every share, you are entered into a drawing for a complimentary 30-minute Reiki chakra balancing session with me. Distance. So you don't have to be here. And I drew one name last week and did her session, I think it was like the next day, or a couple days later maybe. And it was just beautiful. So I love doing Reiki, and I love being able to offer Reiki and just holding that space for you. It's my pleasure. Cooler here today too, but it's been a bit warmer. Good. Good. Must be kind of hard going from Phoenix to Chicago. Talk about two different climates, right? Usually people go from Chicago to Phoenix. You know that, right, Vanessa? I'd like to give a couple shout outs too. One for Candace Parisi, the amazing Candace Parisi. I know a lot of you, hi Andy, I know a lot of you also follow her on Traveling Intuitive, but every Monday and Wednesday night she does free psychic readings on Facebook Live. So make sure to go to Traveling Intuitive and follow her page, get the notifications, and tune into that because it's really great. She's amazing. And also Jennifer Douglas, thank you. We had some technical difficulties tonight in sharing this out to our groups, and but Jennifer helps me every week behind the scenes, and she's a trooper, and I appreciate her so much. She owns East Valley Thermography. If you are here in the area and want to learn more about thermography, which is a radiation-free diagnostic tool, it takes a picture of the heat sensors in your body, of your physiology. I hope I'm saying that right, Jennifer. She's the one with the brainy science mind. I'm not. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It will detect breast cancer years before it will ever show up on a mammogram. And it will pick up on all kinds of issues going on in the body. not just cancer, but inflammation and all that good stuff. So, okay. Oh, good. Well, I hope you come back then someday soon, Vanessa. You're back and forth. Hi, Jess. How are you? So, wow, we're at 7:35 already. Golly, time flies when you're having fun. Anybody feel a good release of something? Anybody feel the energy? Feel a little bit of peace in your heart? I hope so. I hope so. I love Reiki. And my dog Connor loves Reiki too. I can't keep him out of here when I do Reiki. A friend of mine told me that she attuned her dog to Reiki. And I thought, wow, what a great idea. True therapy pet at that point, right? So Mr. Connor might become a Reiki practitioner too, I'm just saying. I am going to close this and I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit for all of us. Postcards from Spirit are from Colette Baron Reed, and it's an oracle deck with beautiful messages, and it's always just what we need to hear every week. I love it. Thank you all for being here for this Reiki session, and here we go. Just gonna pull us a little card. If you haven't seen these cards before, you need to get them, because tell you what, sometimes if I'm like, you know, sometimes how you kind of get in a funk, and I don't really know why always. You know, my friend Robert used to call it the mean reds, when you're like, you feel sad or depressed, but not over anything in particular. You don't know why you feel that way. These are so great for the mean reds, I'm telling you. Just pulling a card and getting that message and going, okay, okay, I can relax into this now. So, this one right here is calling to me. And here is our message. Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desire. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Ooh, what do we talk about? You know, setting your intention and then releasing it. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. Awesome. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. Again, if you want to book a private session with me, kerriwade.com. All of my modalities are on there. All my packages, my pricings, booking, everything. And I have another group ETR remote session coming up tomorrow. I do them every Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You don't have to be in any certain place to do a remote session, because basically the reset will start when you go to sleep at night. So if you're interested in that, you can read more about it on my website and get signed up for that tomorrow or the following week. And it just is a really wonderful modality for releasing what no longer serves you, releasing low frequencies, energy blockages, attachments, implants, tags, all that good stuff, And it's a wonderful way to start your healing journey, especially if you're kind of new on this path. And you know, it is an ascension tool that was given to us by the Arcturians, and it's a beautiful modality. So check it out, read some more about it, or reach out if you have any questions. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing, everybody. I love you guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. In the meantime, have a fantastic week. Okay? And happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, including my mom, who was on here earlier. I don't know if she stuck it out through the whole one. Sometimes she watches the replays. But if you're there, Mama, happy Mother's Day. Love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.